Counting on is Jinger Duggar having a baby boy? Counting on alum Jinger Duggar Vuolo has been making headlines following her pregnancy announcement. The 30-year-old surprised many fans after revealing that she's having a third child with Jeremy. Some people thought she was done with having kids after suffering a miscarriage in 2019. Jinger herself couldn't believe that they were blessed with a rainbow baby as well, and many were curious about its gender. There are also speculations she may be having a baby boy. Keep reading to see why. Counting on. Jinger Duggar announces pregnancy. Jinger recently shared that she was already 6 to 7 weeks pregnant when she told her family she was expecting. According to the Counting on alum, she doesn't want to make the grand reveal on their group chat. Instead, she wants to tell everybody in person. Due to this, she took the opportunity to share the exciting news with some of her sisters and Michelle during their hot tub family time. However, Jinger missed one sibling throughout her announcement, and it's her brother James, who is known for their close relationship. I was just casually talking about the pregnancy and he was like, "What? You're pregnant?" She recalled before saying, "I was like, James, I can't believe I didn't tell you." She added, "Is Jinger having a boy?" There are speculations that Jinger Duggar Vuolo may be having a baby boy. In her latest vlog, the Counting on alum said she feels her pregnancy is going to be amazing, adding that everything felt easy. Many fans have also noticed her glowing look, which is a known sign of having a baby boy. Jinger and Jeremy have yet to know the gender of their upcoming third child, but many people hope they will at least have one boy after having 2 little girls. Counting on. Jinger Duggar thought about having 15 kids. Jinger recently uploaded a new podcast with Jeremy where they talked about her pregnancy and their upcoming projects. But what caught the attention of many was when the Counting on alum shared her past desire to have 15 kids. According to Jinger Duggar Vuolo, she thought that was the number of kids she was going to have when she was still a kid. It also appears her mindset turned that way due to the fact that she grew up in such a large family. The Duggar family has never been far from the spotlight, even after the cancellation of Counting on. And now a new wave of curiosity has swept through fans of the famous Arkansas family as speculation rises. Is Jinger Duggar Vuolo expecting a baby boy? The whispers began quietly, but as Jinger and her husband Jeremy Vuolo continue to share subtle clues through social media and public appearances, fans can't help but wonder if a gender reveal announcement is on the horizon. Let's dig into the evidence, the fan theories, and what this could mean for one of the most private Duggar daughters. A shift in strategy. Jinger keeps things close to the vest. Jinger Duggar Vuolo has always walked a different path from her siblings. After marrying former soccer player and seminary graduate Jeremy Vuolo in 2016, the couple moved to Laredo, Texas, and later relocated to Los Angeles. There, they embraced a far more modern lifestyle than the one Jinger grew up with. Gone are the prairie dresses and home haircuts. Jinger wears jeans, sneakers, and stylish sweaters. She's published books, spoken out about her upbringing, and has grown increasingly selective about what she shares publicly. Unlike some of her siblings who announce pregnancies with full-blown photo shoots and countdowns, Jinger tends to be far more low-key. In fact, when she was pregnant with her second daughter, Evangeline Jo, many fans didn't even know until she was nearly ready to give birth. This quiet approach to family news only fuels more curiosity, because when Jinger does share something, it's usually deliberate. And lately, she's been dropping hints that have followers wondering if a baby boy is on the way. The clues. A baby boy in blue. Though Jinger hasn't officially announced a pregnancy, some fans believe she's already several months along, and the buzz about a possible baby boy comes from a handful of very specific clues. 1. Blue-tinted Instagram post. Fans first raised their eyebrows when Jinger posted a series of photos from a beach trip earlier this spring. The pictures featured a lot of soft blue hues, her children in matching light blue outfits, Jeremy in a pale blue shirt, and even Jinger wearing a chambray blouse. While blue isn't a confirmation in the Duggar world, where gender-specific color symbolism often reigns supreme, this subtle choice in wardrobe has sparked conversations. Could this be her way of hinting at a boy without making it official? 2. The baby book photo. In a recent Instagram story, Jinger shared a snapshot of a stack of parenting books she's been reading, seemingly innocent, until fans zoomed in. One of the top books on the pile was Bringing Up Boys by Dr. James Dobson. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you're a public figure known for strategic posting, nothing feels accidental. 3. Jeremy's comments about adding to the team. In a podcast episode with fellow pastor friends, Jeremy casually mentioned the idea of adding to the team while talking about family life. The tone was light, but he smirked when saying it, and it didn't go unnoticed by listeners. Given that they already have 2 daughters, some fans interpreted the phrase as a sign they might be preparing to welcome a son into their growing family. Jinger's family history with baby Jinger. One reason fans are particularly interested in whether Jinger is having a baby boy is because so far she and Jeremy are the only Duggar couple with 2 girls and no boys. Many of her siblings, like Joy, Anna, and Jill, have sons. For some die-hard followers, there's a kind of informal gender balance within the family tree, and the idea of Jinger having a boy feels like a natural next step. Jinger has also spoken candidly about the joys and challenges of raising daughters, particularly as she navigates how to break cycles from her own upbringing while instilling values that resonate with her more modern worldview. A son, fans speculate, might offer a whole new chapter of discovery for her as a mother. The Vuolos. Parenting with privacy. One reason why this pregnancy rumor is even more intriguing is because the Vuolos are extremely cautious about what they reveal regarding their children. While some Duggar couples still regularly post their kids on social media, Jinger and Jeremy have taken a protective stance. They no longer show their daughters' faces and are extremely selective about what aspects of parenting they discuss publicly. So if Jinger is indeed pregnant again, especially with a boy, it's likely that we'll get only glimpses, hints, or reflections, rather than a full announcement or gender reveal party. But that's exactly why fans cling to the small clues so tightly. What a baby boy could mean for Jinger. For someone raised in a world where boys often held the lion's share of responsibility and power, the idea of raising a son might feel especially significant for Jinger. In her book, Becoming Free Indeed, she opens up about re-evaluating many of the teachings she received growing up in the Institute in Basic Life Principles IBLP movement. Raising a boy outside that mindset, one where gender roles were rigid and male authority was rarely questioned, could be a powerful moment for her as a parent. It could allow Jinger and Jeremy to shape a new kind of masculinity, one rooted in respect, empathy, and balance. It's easy to imagine Jinger gently guiding a young boy to be both strong and compassionate, qualities not always emphasized in the culture she was raised in. The fan frenzy and what comes next. As always, speculation in the Duggar verse runs wild, and fans are split on whether these signs actually confirm anything. Some believe the couple is simply enjoying life as a family of 4 and that the clues are coincidences. Others are convinced we're only weeks away from a surprise announcement. Until Jinger and Jeremy say something definitive, we won't know for sure. But given their pattern of dropping quiet breadcrumbs rather than loud declarations, fans will continue to analyze E for hints.